Hi guys, welcome back to Mama SOJ vlog. How you guys doing? If you are new here, you are welcome, and if you are the returning subscriber, God bless you as you always come back to watch my video. My people no be smart, Today's video, my people will watch and together with her. All right, my people, we could go watch the video to see what really they happen for inside the video, my people.
And like I always say, I don't even hate any of the APC or the PDP followers because they don't know what they are doing. Because for every time you are trying to renew that election, it is not going to favor a lot of us. But my favor won't come. Definitely, some people will make money, some people will make contact, some people will marry, some people will be established, but it is not going to favor the indigenous people. And if Peter Obi does not understand, the northern part of Nigeria today will never allow an Igbo to become the president because we don't even like ourselves. Is that not what we say? Koiki, be careful with the Igbo people. Remember Agbo Erosio. Remember Polot anyone. But you know, everybody say that, so don't come here and pretend as if you don't say that. I might say that as well, probably inside my own little corner with my wife. I don't like Igbo people, but maybe we just work together. Let us at least have that formidable force to destroy, if that's the right word to use, and take ourselves out of the nonsense country. It is the Igbo people that destroyed the region, but we never talk about why the British in the first place joined us together with the Igbo people in 1914. We never talk about that. But we want to take it from 1960, 1967. I still got a message from somebody. Every day, Yoruba people send me messages. All our uncles. Koiki, we know you working with Simon Ekpa, but please just be careful. Be careful. But we are not careful of Nigeria that have destroyed our life for 62 years. Oh, destroy Aye Gbogbowa. Nobody talks about that. But we are more concerned to point finger at the Igbo people. I hope I pronounced it very well, my brothers, because I've been corrected not to use Igbo. I think Igbo is the language, Igbo people or Biafra people. Every day I get message like that too. And some idiot will even come. Some of those Igbo people that doesn't like it, Simon Ekpa, the ones that watch Imayegun, and they come and tell me, we love Mayegun. I love Mayegun. Mayegun and my brother and a Yoruba man. He might not be doing exactly what I'm doing, but he's doing his own capacity. And my wife watches him every day. I might not have the time to watch him all the time, and I don't think he has the time to watch me all the time. But, we are still brothers. And we are Yoruba people. Mayegun is doing his own job. I'm doing my own job. We are two different entities entirely. My job is to break Nigeria. Mayegun's job is still a little bit different. But he's still an Ijebu man. And that means that our Gari will continue to come here to UK. He will get to Scotland, he will get here. Rather than us become a formidable force and bring down the contraction, we are still very, very, thinking in the direction of, we don't trust them, as if we should trust Nigeria. Tinubu can trust. I even saw somebody wrote a comment this morning. I read a lot of my comments. It doesn't disturb me, it doesn't bother me. Koiki, do you see the Scottish people? You see why we are saying, is a Tinubu guy, you wrote a comment. Do you see why we say that let's first have a government of Tinubu? Benny, Bashir Mustafa, my job is to divide Nigeria. Mayegun is still doing his political analysis, which is very good. At least enlighten you that Nigeria is not working anyway. But I am a straight Yoruba man, self-determination, nothing more. That's why I don't do anything more than that fact that is the only thing I do every day. And I'm happy that at least some of you appreciate it. But what I'm trying to explain is Nigeria funrare e katotobini. It has to be brought down. But the international community that is still operating with Nigeria might disagree with us. I was listening to the views of the American ambassador or somebody that was speaking at the one of the mainstream media, I think Arise. A representative of the America. They will present Nigeria to us as if it's the best. Because as far as they're concerned, they don't want Nigeria to break. I didn't realize that my WhatsApp, I normally switch it off when I'm going to bed. If not, even though my phone has always been silent anyway. If not, I disturb the wife, I disturb the children. And sometimes people see me online, they all tell me, and sometimes I've had the call, they're calling back again. So what am I trying to bring out this morning is, whether we are online or we are offline, whether you have heard anything that is different from what you have been hearing before, it is still our collective effort and job to make sure that Nigeria winds down before now and 2023. It has to wind down. Because Tieba Law renew, and I'm using the word Tieba Law renew, and allow an election to hold in Yoruba land, in Nigeria, we will all suffer. Gbogbo wa la ma suffer. Sufferness and come ayato sirawani. Every one of us will suffer it. You think I will be the only one to suffer it? Every one of us will suffer should we allow election to hold next year. With that faith, and we have evidence to say that we cannot go into election. Number one, the 1999 Constitution is a fraud. That alone, even let's remove the self-determination movement from the Biafra or the Yorubas or the Middle Belt, because the Middle Belt are also campaigning. Their voice might not be as loud as the Biafra and the Yoruba, because the Yorubas were good in media, and that's the reason why we've been able to talk so much, educate you, giving you all the analysis, the statistics, just as the Biafra have done as well. I am not sure whether we have seen much from the Middle Belt, because again, remember that the two major bigger entity of Nigeria is the Igbo and the Yorubas, not the Middle Belt. The Middle Belt is just a fraction, so we might not be able to hear their voice clearing out, but they are there as part of NIDANS. And their own job is to bring down that 1999 Constitution, because that Constitution is a problem, and everybody knows that, and we live in denial. Oh, come and go on election me. On what constitution are we going to do another election? On what constitution? That alone should mean that we will not allow election to hold in 2023. That alone is a basis. Forget about what the word is. The international community, like I told you yesterday, they are not coming to do anything on Nigeria issue. Oh, go and vote. Hello, Dibo. Go and vote. Hello, vote. Go and vote. Vote. Vote for who? On what ground should we go and vote? And I believe we've missed a couple of calls. Call again so that I don't know who has called. Maybe just, if you're still interested, I will allow, but just briefly, because, I only have an hour and I'll be joining Star Radio UK, as you all know. Then probably maybe after Star Radio UK, we will continue again. The number is still the same. Do not call any other number apart from my studio number. By now, if you don't know the studio number, so be with you. God bless you. That's all I can say. So all I'm saying is, the job to bring this entity down is a collective effort. As much as we don't have to agree with everything everybody is doing, you don't have to agree with everything Unity is doing, but the problem is, at some point, everybody must now come back again, because Tabadi agree with Guguarawa, but at some point, there must now be a kind of agreement, and that would then move the project forward. Because into one shelibe yen ko kan wa, in táwọn yẹn ṣe níbẹ̀, but tó bá ti ń dé stage kan ó gbọ́dọ̀ kàn wá, because àti fẹ́ meet ara wa lókè dé pyramid. Ó ṣe pé kí àwa fẹ́ dé pyramid káwọn kan tó wá sọ pé no kò kàn wá mọ́ o, àwa máa bá tiwa lọ ní o, then we have a problem. Ibi tá ti máa ní problem nìyẹn. Ibi tí a ti máa wá ní problem nìyẹn. If we are going from different sides, which I have said, some of us want to fight. Koiki, you don't know what is war. You think freedom is like guru that you buy from all these mala where they are dugo. You want to enjoy freedom. You don't want fight. You will defend yourself, because the government has what it takes to want to destroy us. You won't have more than 2 minutes, so just go straight to your point, even if you don't have to greet me. Sometimes you don't have to. So you only have 1 minute. 1 minute 30 seconds. After that, don't disconnect. You go straight to the point. ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ẹ rí láti ẹ̀lú tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn táìmù yìí ti ń lọ nìyẹn after 1 minute 30 seconds máa disconnect yín ẹ̀lú yẹn ti pọ̀ jù ẹ go straight to the point ẹ ti wọlé already. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń pariwo pé jọba ìjọ tó bá ti fún wa náà la máa announce àìtí sọ pé jọba ṣé mo sọ pé jọba ni àìtí sọ pé jọba so ìtẹ́ máa sọ nìyẹn ẹ kọ́ máa sọ pé ìtì rẹ́dì ẹ máa sọ fún mi pé mo ní jọba mo ti sọ pé jọba náà. Alright ẹ ṣe gan ni mo kí ní mo dá kẹ́kẹ́ ṣé mo ti sọ pé jọba ni àkúṣe àti ìmọ̀jọ́ náà a sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni Ìgbòho tí fún mi lọ́jọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ ń sọ pé àwọn èèyàn tó ọ̀bá ẹ̀ tí gbọ́n kan tó fẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀mí ara wọn pé ọ̀rọ̀ project ó ti tán ní tí mo sọ nìyẹn but Nigeria ti wà for 62 years a ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ mu wálẹ̀ ni because constitution yẹn fake ni kò ń ṣàwàlà kọ́ ẹgbẹ́ òsókè ní kíákíá 1 minute lẹ́ni.
Mr. Koiki, èmi ni o from location 00.
Oh, ìyá mi ẹ ṣe wà lọ́hùn.
Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé the country is still the same thing getting worse. So àwọn tó bẹ́ẹ̀ wà ní Nigeria, okay, the country is getting more worse now. People should wait for the rally. People should wait for the rally to come. That is just my own contribution.
Thank you so much.
I'm not happy. So God bless you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So the only push that will allow the world to hear our cry. Kò ń ṣe pé à ń bẹ àgbáyé o, ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Because I look at Yugoslavia, I look at all this country, they will always get support of the bí ẹ torí àwọn jáláwọ̀ funfun. So àwa nísìnyí wọ́n rí wa as anything, they see us as nothing. But àwa la máa wá jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé the ẹ̀ka tẹ̀ ń bá ṣe yẹn àwa ò fi bá ṣe mọ́. It is our job and responsibility as Yoruba people to tell the international community that Nigeria that you are operating with is not in favor of the indigenous people. Simple, Shikele. Happy Friday. 1 minute, go ahead.
Ohun tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé kí gbogbo wa ká múra sílẹ̀ tán, a nílò láti dúró de ẹnikẹ́ni. Ohun tí a ń dúró de ni pé ká gbọ́ déètì yẹn, tá bá dẹ̀ ti gbọ́ déètì yẹn, òun ni kí níbikíbi tí gbogbo wa bá wà ká jáde tán. Àwọn ẹni tí wọn ò tí ì gbọ́ tí wọn ò tí ì gbà ẹ yẹ ká jẹ́ kó yé wọn ká yẹ kó ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kó yé wọn lówùúrọ̀ yìí sìn gbogbo wa la mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń sá káàkiri pẹ̀lú epo àwọn òde fẹ́ sí nílùú yẹn mọ́ ó ti sú wa ni à ń lọ sí ilé tiwa ọmọ ò lè mọ́lé bàbá rẹ̀ kó sọ pé òun ò ní lọ dé bàbá òun àkókò ti tó láti lọ sí ilé bàbá wa kẹ́nikẹ́ni ò dẹ̀ lè dá wa dúró kò sí ìjọba tó lè dá wa dúró nítorí pa àti múra tán so ẹ dìde ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ dìde tán ibikíbi tẹ́ bá wà ẹ dìde tán ní street yẹn jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ń jẹun ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ń wọṣọ ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ tẹ́ bá dìde dúró ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ tẹ́ bá jókòó ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá nation ni kò síbòmí tá fẹ́ lọ ìlú wa lélẹ̀ yìí ọkọ̀ púpọ̀ nílé wa kò ní ìlú wa ẹ ṣe gan.
ọ̀rọ̀ kí ló ń pè my Yoruba is not very good. Sorry to all our Biafra, sometimes you could get lost in the program. That is how we do it here. Our people speak that language, but we carry along. We must be dedicated. You're right, free to think. We must be patient. If you're not hearing anything that is something that you want to hear, probably maybe all these other, scringing that is going around on the social media is giving you concern. Just wait for that instruction. And that's all. Because everybody will say things that sometimes, but let us remember that the backbone of Nigeria today is still the Western world. And the Western world here, like I suffer through the super rally. Àwọn kan tún sọ pé ẹ má ti ṣe super rally ká lọ reclaim. I'm not disagreeing with you. Ẹ yọ máa lọ reclaim nígbà yẹn. Wà á táwa máa jáde fún super rally. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí Igboho wá sílé. Tí Igboho bá wá sílé, gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa mú, gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa pa. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì láti pa gbogbo wa. Kò ń ṣe Igboho nìkan ló máa pa. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ pa gbogbo wa because tẹ́ bá ń sọ pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa pa wa, wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ready láti pa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn. má jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ̀mí ṣàn lójoojúmọ́ àgbáyé ẹ̀mí ṣàn bí ṣe bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí there's fire in Moscow every day there's problem around the world but you sit down you are only watching Yoruba Nation there is danger in the world every day kí government ready láti pa gbogbo wa we must end Nigeria that's the most important thing and we must be prepared to give the backing to our leaders. I ti declare Yoruba Nation ta ló di yín mú pé kẹ́ má declare Yoruba Nation never declare Yoruba Nation ta ló di anybody mú. But what we are saying is, one pyramid cannot fix the problem. Ale ma jà lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀, but about in okay, the pyramid must join together. And if that pyramid is not going to join together, it's a problem. I declare Yoruba Nation in spiritual realm. That's fine. But there must now be other areas that has to join together. And that means that the leaders must join together. And if they're not going to join together, there will be a problem. And I'm a lórí at some point. Hello, fuck on ballet. So I'm bending. I'm prepared. I'm a jáde whether they like it or not. Gba Yoruba Nation. Ẹ rò pé Yoruba, àwọn yóò rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba Nation. Ẹ rò pé nǹkan kékeré ni. Tá a bá jókòó tán, we will be in danger. So like I said, I'm not going to talk about it. But what I know is the same system tí man move to yẹn lò. Òun àwọn Saudi Arabia lò ní UK wọ́n máa náà wọ́n ṣe dáwà tí wọ́n sọ gbogbo àwọn ọmọdé terrorist kalẹ̀ ní UK ní bíbá èmi bá wọn lẹ́nu ẹ̀. So definitely whatever is happening in Yoruba land we should be preparing for more problem. Once again a very good morning. Ẹ má bínú pastor láti lead to the meditative policy. So one thing I can say is it is our collective responsibility. Gbogbo tẹ̀sí máa wá sí the program Koiki wọ̀ tí gbọ́ problem ti ẹni yẹn jẹ́ tó bá tí gbọ́ ládùúgbò ẹ̀. It is your responsibility not our responsibility anymore. For 4 years láti ń pariwo ibi tí wọ́n báyìí tí gbọ́ ìwọ ni kó lọ ṣe tó bẹ̀ bọ́ ṣe máa gbọ́ máa wà tún sọ ẹ̀ fáwọn àpòwọ̀ tí gbọ́ ẹni 1 minute 30 seconds ẹ go ahead.
Absolutely ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ inú mi dùn fún program tí tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ káwọn èèyàn máa jura wọn sínú òkùnkùn àti reclaim àti mega rally they gonna be the same because there is no way tẹ́ máa reclaim territory yín tàbí tẹ́ máa tá máa gbé mega rally jáde síta tí àwọn Haúsá ò ní àwọn Fúlàní kò sí one of the two done in the race the ugly head. So this is the truth of the matter. Gbogbo ẹ̀ máa inú mi dùn fún spirit Koiki Media brother Ọláyọmí Koiki inú mi dùn fún spirit of unity. Kò sí bá a ṣe lè jàjà láti máa come together and it is high time for us to bring the head and all our strategy together. Láì jẹ́ pé bóyá pé ó ti the time is too close. The reclaim òní o àti mega rally ni o they all the same thing but we need to match them together as quick as possible. God bless you. Àìjọ mo fẹ́ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní
àpá no problem sir. All right sir. Àwọn ọ̀sìn ní ibà láti condemn àwọn leaders wa no but my loyalty bó ti sọ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ kò lè kúrò lọ́yìn Ìgbòho confam nìyẹn dọ̀dọ̀lá because mo rí oṣù mẹ́fà ni mo fi ń jẹun nínú ilé ẹ̀ òun nìkan mo dágbére fún nígbà tí mo ń bọ̀ nílé mo ò dágbére fún anybody not even my wife and my mother so kí ni ẹ̀kan ṣe máa sọ fún mi pé o ṣe loyalty ẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ wà sí Ìgbòho kó má wà sí Ìyá Onítìrì mo sọ pé Ìyá Onítìrì mo bá wọn ṣe mọ́ ni èmi ò sọ pé mo bá anybody ṣe the platform is there but the media do not beg anybody to come on the platform that's a fact we don't media ń ṣe tó máa lọ máa bẹ̀yàn media ò kí ń bẹ̀yàn àwọn èèyàn ló wá ń wá media pé Koiki Media wọ́n gbọ́ abádẹ́ ni wọ́n gbọ́ fine the media is here kò kúrò níbi tó wà but one thing we are saying is yes ó dáa pé ká jà different elephant but tó bá ti ń dé stage kan wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí connect tó o bá connect ẹ ti wà in danger nìyẹn we become endangered species as well àṣírí lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ yẹn. Yes, I have used that word. Kò ń ṣe pé before Ìyá Onítìrì tó join wa, kò ń ṣe before global director kó join. Láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lèmi sọ pé Nàìjíríà elephant ńlá ni èmi ibi tẹ́mi ti fẹ́ pa igbá àyà ni. Ó dẹ̀ possible pé bí ṣe ń gun lábẹ́ nígbà àyà yẹn kó má wọlé dáadáa. Kó jẹ́ pé nísìn tí àwọn kan kọ́ṣẹ́ ń dé. But àwa náà ṣe Yorùbá nation. Ìyẹn kan ní ẹ pé àwa fẹ́ máa lọ báyìí dẹ̀ làwa máa lọ. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ connect pẹ̀lú àwọn tó kù irọ́ la pa àlọ́ anywhere. Irọ́ lẹ́yìn pa. Ẹ̀rọ anywhere. irọ́ gidi nìyẹn. We are not going anywhere. Pé àwa ni a fẹ́ pa Nàìjíríà ní elephant yẹn. Àwa fẹ́ connect the dots. We are going nowhere. Media does not beg anybody. But the media is here to support the project of Yoruba nation. Whether some of you agree with it or not. Iṣẹ́ media nìyẹn. Èmi ò dẹ̀ ń ṣe bọ́lẹ̀ kájà media. And nobody can buy this media. But this media is there for the purpose of Yoruba nation. And why is there pé mi lánàá? Wọ́n náà fi ṣe 7 days. Mo tẹ̀tí post kìíní. Mo ní why not? Iṣẹ́ tí media ń ṣe nìyẹn. Iṣẹ́ kí ni mo gbà? Iṣẹ́ pé tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti polówó nǹkan míì. Tá a polówó terrorism. Kò sí nǹkan tí àgbáyé lè ṣe pẹ̀lú Koiki Media. Àṣírí lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ yẹn. Because iṣẹ́ media ni pé kó promote ìrìn àjò pé a fẹ́ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, and sometimes it could be violent. Violent ò ń ṣe nǹkan kan pé nǹkan tó jẹ́ big deal. Pé kò violent ẹ̀yìn wọn rẹ̀ sometimes it's not a big deal. But ní instigated ni. But tó bá dé a máa jọ kọlù. Tí violent bá dé a jọ máa kọlù. Tá bá jáde tí Nigerian government bá dánmí gbóná lé wa lórí, á dá padà lé wọn lórí. Àṣírí lẹ gbọ́ yẹn. Bí Nigerian government bá ṣe pẹ́ a ṣe pẹ́ pẹ̀lú wọn, á dúró tán pẹ̀lú wọn, kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwa la máa disorganize that Nigeria, because Nigeria àti ó ti disorganize ayé gbogbo wa in the last 62 years. Ẹnlẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation. Okay, a ti gba Yorùbá nation. Ẹ lọ jáde sí títì. Kẹmọ tí bí Nigerian government máa ṣe fún yín. Àní Nigerian government. Ebi Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ló wà ní Taiwan nísìn. Tó ń polówó Nigeria lọ pé kó wá invest. Àwa la máa sọ fún Taiwan pé ẹ lè invest ní bíbá mọ́ because bíbá yóò ran gbogbo wa. Ẹ lọ sí Kogi state. A máa jókòó máa parọ́ fún. Àwọn olè fẹ́ máa parọ́ fún. Gba Yorùbá nation. Bọ́yìn gba Yorùbá nation nìyẹn. Gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀ka yẹn. Gbogbo ẹ̀ka ó máa join ara wọn later, but for now we must make sure that we are fighting it. But tó bá dé stage kan àwọn ẹ̀ka yẹn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe kíni, wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ join so that kó lè wà force. Ẹgbọ́n sókè láti Kogi state. Ẹ má dárúkọ yín o.
Ẹ ṣé bàbá, ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ojú à ń pè wá kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀.
Tó bá jẹ́ mi gan lọ̀dàlẹ̀ kó má gbé mi. Kó pa mí dànù lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Ìṣe.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbìyànjú abáni bíi 50-50 náà tó bá ń try iṣẹ́ yẹn náà tó yọ gbogbo fún láti gbọ́ tẹ̀ kó ránṣẹ́ láàrin pátápátá lórí.
Àwọn diaspora ni kẹ́ máa dúpẹ́ fún at least àwọn ọlọ́kọ́wọ́ flag lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣe mi. Ẹ ṣé gan ni àbára ọgbọ́n sókè.
Ẹ ṣé nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ òótọ́ ni àwa Yorùbá náà la máa ń pa dókòó pé tí ejò bá lọ tí ọká bá tẹ̀lé tí kiri tẹ̀lé gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kò sí nǹkan tó lè bà wọ́n gbogbo wa yẹ ká forí papọ̀ ní kó ṣe é sọ fún gbogbo àwọn méjì àti bá pèpè náà ìjọ gbogbo kí lè ta nídìí ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa papọ̀ sójú kan ẹyẹ kan ò lè gbóòrú gbogbo wa náà ní tá a bá ti papọ̀ sójú kan kí lè yà rọrùn àti ṣe tó bá jẹ́jẹ́ ìkíní táwọn olóṣèlú ló sa òògùn àbí ìkíní wọn ni ó rọ aláwọ̀ àbàjẹ́ gbogbo wa bá fìmọ̀ sọ̀kan iṣẹ́ wọn àbàjẹ́ àdéjà ti fìmọ̀ sọ̀kan ọ̀kan náà ní gbogbo wa lẹ Yorùbá tá a lẹ́fẹ́ gbà Yorùbá nation náà pé kì í ṣe pé èmi nìkan ní ilé sàn mo fẹ́ dá dúró yẹn kó ń dá dúró gbogbo wa náà máa pọwọ́ pọ̀ sí iṣẹ́ yẹn lè yọ. Ó gbàdúrà ọkàn yá balẹ̀ sí
àmì ẹ ṣé gan ni mo kí òwe tẹ wà ní Kogi mo kí àwa Kogi yàrá ló bá àmì ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ ṣé gan ni mo kí ìyá Kogi ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí bá ń rí ìyá yẹn báyìí ìyá yẹn ẹ̀mí.
My people, na the video na on a new watch finish, so on a see wetin happen for inside the video. Alright, my people, I go like to end the video for you. Make una let me know wetin una think for the comment section, and if una never subscribe, make una subscribe so that una no go miss any latest gist wey I dey upload. Una bye bye till I come on next time. Bye guys, catch my next video. Bye guys.